Jeannie, welcome to your first diary room session.
Hi, Big Brother. Thank you for having me.
How does it feel to be the 23rd Big Brother housemate?
Well, I think having me as your 23rd housemate is a complete hit.
Jeannie, who's the biggest threat in the house this week?
So I think the biggest threat, Big Brother, this week has to be White Money. I think his fan base is growing simply because the wild cards, Perry and Maria, ganged up and nominated him. And it's super early on. I feel like it's really good that his fan base has started pushing, and now it can only grow from this point on. So I think White Money is about to be a major threat in this game.
Jeannie, nominate 3 housemates for eviction next week.
Oh, wow. Right now, we've kind of taken away some of the boring housemates, so I'll like us to continue in that pattern. So I'll go with Yusef, Princess, Saskay. I mean, she's beautiful, but I haven't seen anything from her, and it's kind of boring. So those 3, I think, should be up for eviction next week.
Jeannie, is there anything you'd like to tell Big Brother?
I mean, I feel like there are definitely things I would like to suggest. I think we need to feed them with more food, more portions. These are adults. What I'm seeing on TV is a little bit ridiculous. 2 pieces of yam for breakfast, come on. And I also think you need to start handing out those strikes, because I'm always trying to increase the volume to hear these people. They are constantly whispering. So those are the 2 things I feel like I wanted to address with you today, Biggie.
Jeannie, your diary session is over.
Thank you, Big Brother. How can we still have Yusef in this house now? Hi there. Welcome to my channel, Jeannie Reacts. My name is Jeannie, and we're on week 3 of Big Brother Naija Season 6. Let's get into it. So Sunday night last week ended with a bang, and I think that set the motion for the mood this week, because this week was appetizing, from fights to gossips to coupling to cliques being formed. It was everything that I wanted. This was the content I definitely signed up for. So Monday was very exciting. We got to meet the first male head of house and the second head of house for the whole season, Boma and his American accent. And then we also got to find out the very first set of housemates to be up for possible eviction. Monday was pretty intense. So Boma was a bit of an Uvasabi this week. I feel like he felt like he was Big Brother's adopted younger brother. He just reminded me of those prefects in secondary school that when they tell them to write names of noisemaker, they just overdo it times 10. You're making too much noise, forgetting that you're a housemate as well. So Boma brought everything I thought he would bring in terms of just being extra. But yeah, him and his accent really overdid it this week, and I'm kind of happy his reign might be over. Nomination was very brutal because only the 2 wild cards had nomination powers last week, and after they had announced the nominations, Maria started crying, and I was like, guy, I don't get it. But what was funny was that Perry too joined to cry, and his own cry did not quite connect, so that was very funny to see. I feel like this week the housemates were very proactive with their tasks, and even when Big Brother did not give them tasks, they created their own tasks. They did fashion show to sort of show each other's individual styles, and the person who really stood out for most of us in the world had to be Angel. So we know now her style is nudist. She loves to be naked, and I stand someone who is themselves unapologetically. Shout out to Angel. And this week was very balanced. There was no more Mr. Nice Guy. Everybody was ready to show that they are gangster. It was fights from here to there, and there were some notable ones I would love to mention. So first, we had verbal wars between Irene and Perry. And I mean, both of them are quite annoying to a fault. Perry, on one hand, is the most condescending person you can ever meet. Very full of himself. I think he's kind of lost in his own sauce. Irene, on the other hand, too, is quite interesting. Always in everybody's business. Always trying to advocate, unsolicited advocate. That's her own. She was there to speak on behalf of her friends and explain to you her friend's perspective. So to have them clash, I think they both think they think the worst of each other. So that was funny to see them go back and forth. Love a good verbal war, and Cross and Nee went back and forth because of bread, people. Bread. That's how scarce food is in the house. But what was interesting was back and forth. Nee pretty much said to Cross that, please, I don't want to do this argument, because at this point it's seeming like arguing with a wall is better than talking to you. I was like, yeah. So the other fight was Maria versus the rest of the house, and then versus Boma. So she kind of got upset because they were talking about toilets and shit while she was eating. And then she went and like flung her plate in the sink. While she was at the sink, Boma was apparently washing plates and the dirty water splashed on him. As Maria was leaving, Boma was calling Maria back. Maria did not answer. He came back to me, Maria. Maria was like, oh my God, I'm sorry, like it wasn't intentional. But Boma decided that he was going to overstretch it. When he was reporting to Big Brother, hey God, you would have thought that Maria was trying to kill him. Big Brother had to ask this guy, like, guy, was it intentional? And he was like, no, it wasn't. Yeah, that was very notable too. So the next fight was Team Licorice versus Team Angel. Licorice had overheard a conversation between Angel and Beatrice, but she didn't quite get it properly because, you know, they're always whispering. So she goes to tell her own clique, the people in the ships, about what she had heard and how they're planning to sink their ships. At this point, by evening or by afternoon, everything was out in the open, like this is what was said. Anyway, Angel is telling Jackie B about the situation. Jackie's laughing. Maria isn't finding it funny, and Maria comes for Jackie B. But I feel like this is the most action Jackie got this week, because prior to this fight, like, she was giving me bland and I needed a little bit more seasoning from her. As the week progressed, the following people are coupling up in the house. The first are our wild cards, Perry and Maria. That's a thing. I mean, earlier Maria had told Perry she doesn't like him, but I think she's playing some like hard to get. But I really believe she doesn't like him. I think she's just using him for content, but I love what I'm seeing. So Maria and Perry, that's one. The next couple we're seeing in the house has to be Licorice and Emmanuel. At first they were in denial about it, but now it seems like they're an item, so that's cute to see. So the third couple, I don't even know if it's a couple or if it's a tripod, I don't even know what's going on there. But I think Saga likes Nini, and Nini, I guess, is like, I think she likes him, but she's not quite sure. But Aaron definitely likes Saga. So they're kind of like a community, all three of them. So I don't know what's going on there. The final couple this week happened to be Jackie B and Boma. I don't know why I find it really funny. But I think Boma really likes Jackie. And I think Jackie B is kind of indifferent. But, you know, she's deputy head of house and is living in the quarters with him. I feel like it's something he wishes could happen. But I don't see Jackie B really feeling him. But what I'm most excited to see in the coming weeks is people jumping ships. I can feel it. I think it's about to happen with the new housemates and the new cute boys who just walked into the building. So that will be an interesting plot twist to the current couple situation that we have right now in the house. Saturday night was a beautiful vibe. The housemates were in lighter spirits, ready to party. They had DJ Nana. I love seeing female DJs. I think she did an amazing job with the music. They drank a lot of gin. And I feel like if you watched my last episode, you see the effects of gin on a human being. All of them lost it. I think Sasuke even threw up. Cross had to be carried to his bed. Cross overnight. Cross is the king of the party. He constantly dishes all the alcohol, making sure everyone's cups are filled, everyone's ready to party. He gives all these dance steps. People think this boy is gay online, but I tell you, Cross is not gay. He's just a happy boy. And yeah, Saturday night was really popping. I think the housemates had a lot of fun. So Sunday night's eviction show was unexpected.
Housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother Naija House.
What's that? What's that? Raise that bra.
Yusuf. Take Yusuf out of the game.
Nee.
Yes!
Hello, home boy. He really was shared to my reaction.
He had to go, I beg. Aww. How can we still have Yusuf in this house now? We thought the house was crowded, but it looks like they're still bringing in more housemates. I don't understand what's going on here. We lost 3 housemates today. Earrings, that actually broke my heart. That guy really does inspire, you know, feelings in your chest. Earrings left, knee left, which I thought was all right. And Beatrice left, and I feel like if she had stayed longer, she would have given us more content, but I think she started too late to show herself, and that was probably why she was in the bottom 3. Bruh. So they brought 4 new people, 2 babes, 2 guys, to an already crowded house. And my only question is, I hope the food is enough. Like, I have no real opinions on these people. I just want to see how they do and fare with this coming weeks. And yeah, from that point on, we'll see if we have opinions and things to say about them. So it'll be very interesting to see nominations tomorrow, because now, for the first time this season, all the housemates will be nominating people up for possible eviction next week. I think the nominations will really show us the real mood of the house, what people are feeling, which alliances are really clicking, and you know, I'm excited to see what the week has in store for us. Thanks for watching. For more reaction videos, and if you love to see me do more, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Mwah!